Hello and welcome to Red Sage Tarot. Today we are going to be looking at how the person on your mind, the person in your heart, how they are feeling for you at this present time. So not their thoughts or their actions, just the energy that they are holding in their heart space for you in this present moment. So we have 3 piles to choose from. First pile is orange calcite. Second pile is rose quartz. And the third pile is this white rock that I'm just going to call quartz. Okay, so take a minute and have a think about your person. And another way that I like to do this is to, if you're like having a hard time choosing between 2 options, just close your eyes, and then whichever one stays in the forefront of your mind is the pile for you. All right, so I will see you at your chosen timestamps. Hello, group 1. People who chose the orange calcite. How does your person feel for you? Okay, so I'm going to start off with the tarot. So we have the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the High Priestess, clarified by the 6 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this is that you were in a relationship with this person at one point, even if it wasn't like super committed, but I have a feeling it was, or it was like on the way to becoming committed. Relationships these days. So yeah, like there was some form of commitment anyways, or you were together, like people knew that you were together, you guys knew that you were together, and it ended. There was some kind of heartbreak, someone left the situation, and the other person was left with more of a heartbreak than the other. Either they caused you this heartbreak, or you broke their heart, or they could have broken your heart and it broke theirs at the same time because they did care for you. So that's what I'm seeing in the past, and then it was probably caused by this Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands could also represent a fire sign, so Leo's, Aries, or Sagittarius's. It doesn't have to. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The Knight of Wands energy represents someone who's very like hot and cold, who just like charges in, kind of like a player kind of energy. Someone who doesn't quite know what they want, so they're kind of like hot and cold, in and out kind of energy, which may have caused this 3 of Swords feeling, because they couldn't commit, or they maybe like chose someone else over you, because yeah, actually right here we have the 2 of Swords, which means a decision was made, a decision that they so there's a blindfold on this woman holding 2 swords, so she's weighing both options but not seeing really what those options are, or what it really means. So what I think happened was, this person is feeling heartbroken, or a form of sadness and pain over the fact that they were the Knight of Wands and that they couldn't quite make the decision to come towards you. Maybe they made the wrong decision, and now with the High Priestess, their intuition is telling them what the right decision would have been, because now they're on the other side of it, and there's just this inner voice telling them that they're like reflecting. They're like, was that really the best decision for me? It led to this heartbreak. And then I clarified it, because it could mean either that they made the right decision or the wrong decision with the High Priestess intuition talking to them. I clarified it with the 6 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So how I'm seeing this is, their intuition is, so 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, thinking back to the good times with a person. It can also be like a soulmate card as well. A lot of people read it that way. So I feel like their intuition is telling them that like they made the wrong decision by moving away from you, if it was for another person or because of a situation or fear. They made the wrong decision, because now they're thinking, it's like the universe is like showing them all these signs of like things that you used to do together, or songs that remind them of you, or they keep seeing your name everywhere, just things like that. Like the universe keeps reminding them of you, and they keep going back to like daydreaming about when you guys were happy and together and everything was great before this heartbreak happened. And also we have the King of Pentacles here, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Pentacles is someone who he's like the husband, fatherly figure. He's kind of like the Emperor, but just one step below, more focused on like material, stable energies. So I think like maybe he's thinking that like with you, he could have been the King of Pentacles. Like he could have been the man, like with the like his woman, but instead he chose to be the Knight of Wands, the flighty player kind of energy, non-committal, just kind of like charging in and out of your life whenever it's convenient for them. And they're realizing that like that's not who they want to be. They were probably acting in an energy of who they used to be, or what patterns had led them to continuously play out that kind of situation in their life. And it was unfair to you, and they're realizing that because they realized that like you gave them so many cups and like you guys were genuinely happy together. Like we have up here with our romance cards, flirt and playfulness. So I feel like your relationship was very flirty and playful. Like you brought out this like an inner youthful spirit of each other, and you had a lot of fun together, and maybe you guys like laughed a lot and like had really good chemistry that way. These cards can also represent that this is what this person now wishes or wants, like what energy they want to come forward to you with, which would make sense if they are this Knight of Wands, right? If like that's what energy exists within them, of course they're going to want to come to you with like a flirty, playful kind of energy. But because of this Three of Swords here, yeah, like I don't think you'll be satisfied with that flirty playfulness. Like you might want to see the King of Pentacles. Like that's the energy that you may want them to come forward with. And I'm not sure if they're quite there yet, to be honest, because we have patience up here. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. I think this person needs nurturing and patience. Not necessarily patience from you, but not necessarily like nurturing from you. I think like they need to nurture themselves, because you can't fix anyone, and that's a trap in itself, like believing that like, oh, if I am a certain way with them and I'm super understanding, and like it's good to be understanding and nurturing for sure, but you need to set boundaries, especially with this kind of energy, this like playful player, non-committal, indecisive energy. But you know, like their intuition is speaking to them. They are very highly intuitive. Energies are being balanced. Maybe some time has passed since this has happened and you've played it really cool. You've been like, you've maybe moved on or seemed to them as you are moving on, and it's making them nostalgic and see you as kind of like wifey material, like someone that they could be a King of Pentacles with. And then our other angel card up here is clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay. I feel like and it's like right above the Three of Cups. So the universe is stepping in. Their intuition is stepping in. They're increasing their clairvoyance abilities to see your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Yeah, because I feel like this is kind of a spiritual connection that you have with this person. Again, like the Six of Cups is a soulmate card. And they're starting to see that in your connection, or like the value to it, whereas before they maybe weren't ready for it or didn't want that type of situation, but now they're seeing it for what it's worth and what they could become in the process of obtaining that kind of relationship. Again, it's going to take time. It's going to take some time. Maybe like before your heartbreak or right after, things were like happening really fast. Not necessarily good things, but this person would come into your life like out of the blue, or like just send you a bunch of messages all at once. And then now, not so much. Now they're more they are coming to this King of Pentacles energy, more letting letting things come to them, because they're more stable and they're more sure of themselves. And I think that's the energy that they will have to get into if they want to obtain this relationship with you. But I'm seeing like, yeah, they definitely seeing that there was a heartbreak in the past. They were a player, made the wrong decision. Their intuition is now, and the universe is making them see that this relationship is sacred. This relationship was really good. They miss it. They miss you. Definitely. They think about you. And that they want to be this King of Pentacles for you. Maybe they didn't have enough money for you before. Or maybe they didn't have like a stable enough situation to feel that they could offer it to you. They definitely want to be playful and flirt. If you want this connection back, try to let go of the heartache and the pain, which I know is very difficult, and go back to that nostalgic phase of like when you guys were happy together, and just take the advice of the playfulness card to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So yes, for group 1, I'm saying they know they hurt you. They know they made the wrong decision, or maybe that's just the decision that they thought was best at the time. But yeah, they're coming out of it. They don't want to be the Knight of Wands anymore. They want to be your King of Pentacles, your solid man, like your someone you'd be proud to call yours. All right, so that is all that I'm going to say for group number 1. Thank you so much for choosing pile 1, and I hope that you got something of value out of this reading. If you did, or you have any questions or stories you want to tell me, like, please leave them in the comments below. I love to hear from you, and let me know how I'm doing from a viewer's perspective. Okay, great. Have a wonderful day. All right, welcome to all of you who chose pile 2, the rose quartz. What is your person feeling about you? So let's take a look at the tarot. First here we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles upright, the Emperor upright, and the Hanged Man reversed. Okay, so first of all, with the 5 of Cups reversed, I feel like they feel like things have been very unbalanced in this relationship. They feel like things between you and them have not been fair. I feel that they feel they haven't been fair to you. And they know that, and they feel that. They feel that maybe you have been giving more to them in the situation, and they have kind of forgotten about you a little bit, and they're aware of that anyways. Not that that really makes it any better, but awareness leads to change, so that is a good thing. 5s also represent change, but in the reverse kind of means stagnation, things not changing. So maybe just for a long time they have been aware of the imbalance in this connection, or maybe they're giving more to you and you have turned your back from them. Take it how it resonates. It's a general reading, so not everything is going to make sense, but just take what does and leave what doesn't. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign or an Aries. You don't have to be. You could be. So the 3 of Pentacles represents working together, partnership. So what I'm seeing here, especially with the Emperor, which is like a fatherly type figure, we also have the card, Angel Oracle card of children. So maybe you have a child with this person, and they realize that like maybe they haven't been contributing enough financially or enough time, or not, just not as much as you have or would like them to. But they want to work with you. They want to, or they at least acknowledge that that's the situation, that they must work with you in the situation because of children. Yeah, I'm really strongly feeling that you have children with this person, and they are very aware that they haven't been doing their part, or that you've been putting more into raising the children than you have. Because they also, how they feel towards you. So they want to be this emperor. And with the Hangman reversed, it's like they have this epiphany. They're like, maybe at the beginning they were like not doing what was expected of them, and then they realized that, because the first and the last card of the reading are very important. So like being aware that they weren't doing their part, and having this epiphany that they didn't want to be that way anymore. They wanted to be the emperor. They want to provide for you and your children, if that is the case, or your family, or the family that you have together. They want to be the emperor for you, and they want to be able to offer you the things, like they want to balance the situation out. They want to make up for their lack of contributing their part to the situation. So we have the card Take Back Your Power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Okay. This could be a message for you from them. Yep, that's how I'm feeling it, because it's right underneath the Five of Pentacles reversed. They want you to take back your power. Maybe you got used to them not contributing enough, or you doing all the work, and they're realizing like how wrong this situation is, and they want you to take back your power. And also obviously the angels want you to take back your power. You can use manifestation techniques like, dear universe, what energy, space, and consciousness can I be for so-and-so to contribute to our children's lives, or like our family life, in the way that I need them to. Things like that. The universe is telling you, not that like it should be all on you anyways. They're kind of coming to that realization on their own, but like maybe because you guys have both gotten used to this pattern of them behaving a certain way, so it's like almost like that's just where the expectation is. But it doesn't have to be anymore. If you're not happy with that, with the imbalance, which I don't know, you can get used to it and comfortable with it, but it's not really where you want to be, I don't think. So the universe is telling you to take back your power, and in a way they're telling this person to take back their power, like be the emperor. They want to have some kind of, there's a lot of pentacles here too, so like power could also mean money. They want you to ask for what you need from them, because they want to be this emperor. And when you ask for something from the emperor, he can grace you with what you've been wanting, and it'll make him feel more like an emperor, like this like father, husband, kind of like provider, stable feeling that this card brings. They like want to be someone who can give you what you need, because they care about you. They still want to work with you. They haven't they're aware that what they've been doing isn't correct or appropriate. It's imbalanced. They've had this epiphany that that's not what they want to do anymore. And also what I was saying before of like getting stuck in habits, like this one says, chakra clearing, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So this card is just saying that like you need to clear away those past energies of what has been to get to what you want to be. We also have the card here of attraction. So this person is still attracted to you. They still feel this attraction. And the message here is you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I think what this person is trying to say to you, yeah, it's about living in this moment, not in the past moments of how things have been. And that's what like the law of attraction is. Like whatever you want to be now is the energy of which you should be in now. Not any holding on to any like past patterns of imbalances and things that you don't want, that you just got used to because you kind of had to like, you were just put in that situation. So yeah, this person is feeling that they have been unfair to you, but they do want to work with you. I feel very strongly that you have children with this person, or children are involved in some way, like either they do, you do, or you have one together. They do definitely like realize that like this partnership is significant, it's real, it's something that must be dealt with, it's something that must be addressed, and they want to be this emperor for you. And the emperor is generous, is abundant, is able to give freely. And they realize that, because before, if the hangman was ever in the right position, they were like not quite sure that that was what's going on. They may have felt that they needed to do something, but they weren't sure. But in the reverse, they've figured it out. They're like, oh, this is what's going on. Like, this is why I haven't been, this is what I need to change, so that I can become this emperor. So yeah, they want to be that for you, and they are definitely attracted to you. There's just a clearing that needs to happen of like this old way of doing things, or this old way of feeling about each other, and they want you to take back your power. Yeah, and be that emperor for you. Yeah. All right, that's all I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for viewing this reading. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and have a great rest of your day. Hello, people who chose pile number 3. So how does your person feel about you currently? So let's take a look at the tarot first. We have Strength, the 7 of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Tower, and the 9 of Pentacles. So how are they feeling about you? They feel that you're very strong. They feel that you are a win-at-all costs type of person. So like there was obviously this Tower moment here. But they saw you maintain your strength throughout this connection, or like the events that transpired because of this connection. Their feelings for you are strong as well. I kind of get the sense that like this could be like a sacred connection, or like some kind of like maybe you had a past life, or like when I say sacred I mean like soulmate, twin flame, or karmic. So like any of those, because we have the infinity symbol up here, which means cycles and repetitive patterns. So yeah, they have strong feelings towards you. They feel that you are strong. When we have it next to the 7 of Swords, I don't like this card. The energy I get from it is just very like sly, sneaky, trying to like get away without owning up. Like maybe they just like ghosted you, or like left you without actually telling you that they were breaking up with you, or that it was over. Like just kind of like there was no closure. They didn't want to own up to the like the consequences of them walking away was. Like they didn't say like, hey, like this isn't working for me, let's just end it. They just kind of like decided to sneak away when you weren't looking. Super unfair. We also, so they're acknowledging that that is what they did, or maybe it's what you did. This energy is showing up though. So if take it how it resonates. So like if you were the one who kind of left them without any closure, or they're the one who left you, or did something sneaky, or cheated, or spoke badly about you behind your back, like something like that. They're acknowledging that that energy is present in this connection. Then we have the Page of Swords, which is someone who's like very like on alert, like searching for a problem, kind of being like at the ready to fight. So they could see you this way, or that could be how they feel towards you. Sorry, just give me one sec here. Yeah, because I feel like the tower moment that happened, tower moments are usually something that it can be caused by one specific person, but it's usually like an event or like no one's fault, really, just something that happened, like some kind of something broke down. Something broke down, like communication, trust. There was a big disagreement or something like that. And there was a time where they had to feel very on guard with you. Maybe they disagreed with you. Maybe you disagreed with them and they felt they had to justify or stand up for themselves. Even though they knew that the way that they handled it wasn't proper. They still had to stand up for themselves. But he's a page, right? The Page of Swords is someone who's like has this immature energy and like they know they were wrong. Kind of like he's just kind of like being like immature about it and like not really owning up to the fact that the way they handled themselves wasn't correct, wasn't in the best interest of everyone involved. But they're still justifying it with this Page of Swords energy, being like, well, you put me in this tower moment, or we had this tower moment, and so I had to leave and I had to sneak away and I had to ghost you, and it's your fault. Like that kind of energy I'm getting from this. But we also have the Nine of Pentacles here, so that's how they see you. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles, like someone who's very like, this is like the Beyonce card, like just like self-sufficient, like has their shit together, very beautiful, very put together, very just like single and happy card. Like, don't need no man. I can pay my own bills. I'm gonna be happy and look beautiful regardless of what happens to me and who I encounter. So that's wonderful. So yeah, so the C is very strong and very independent lady, which is so not how they feel about themselves. Let me just tell you, that is so not how they feel about themselves, with the energy in regards to you. Yeah, so they feel you're solid. You're someone to respect. You are someone who's very strong. You handled the situation much better than they did. Because you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Strength card. So you were able to use this tower moment to transform you into the person that you want to be. Whereas they let this situation bring out the more lower energies within them. And they're acknowledging that, and that's how they, when they think of you, that's what they feel. They feel you've done so much better in the situation. They may not like, it may not be like the most conscious of knowings, but they know it. Those feelings are there. They may not be able to speak them aloud or make sense of them in their logical brain, but that is how they feel in their heart space towards you. They know this tower moment happened. They know that they didn't handle it well and that they were had their guard up, were acting immaturely, like defending their poor actions, and you just remained strong and then got into your Nine of Pentacles energy. Like, congratulations, good for you. I'm very proud of you for that, because obviously, like, there's a mirroring thing going on too. Like, you did well, they did not. Made them weak, it made you strong. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this here because that's how this feels. So this tower moment, them, you. Yeah, so let's take a look up here at our angel oracle cards. We have gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from the Creator open your arms to receive. So they feel that you were a gift to them, that they, or the situation was actually a gift or like an opportunity that they didn't realize at the time, but now they're starting to see as the situation has progressed that the situation and also because of the way that you've handled it, like you are a gift from God, and that this tower moment was a gift. Ruin is the road to transformation. Eat, pray, love. And that's exactly what I'm feeling from these energies and these cards. And the next one we have is brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. I feel like that has to do with, so usually new love, yes, as like a new person has stirred romantic feelings. I feel like because you became a new person, you became this strong, independent woman, they want to rekindle like a new love with you, or like this new part of you has stirred their romantic feelings. They're feeling it again. They are, that's the brilliant idea, is to try this again with you. That's what I'm feeling from these cards. Yeah, like they want to get to know you again. This new person, or like this new persona that you've taken on, has really sparked their interest. It's really sparked their curiosity about you, and like they want to talk to you and like get to know like how you handled this situation so much better than they did. Or like what the situation was like for you and how you got to where you are. Yeah, like that's definitely what I'm seeing for this. So yeah, to recap, there was a tower moment that led them to some poor behaviors and some insecure, low vibrational shit. And then over here, this is you. This is how they view you, as a strong, independent woman who is beautiful, self-sufficient, just regardless of that tower moment, flourished from it. 100% flourished from it. And you took it as it was a gift from God. I don't know if they realize that yet. Maybe they're starting to. They're still in like this place of like an immature, I don't even know if they would like match up to you anymore. I don't know if they're aware of that. Like they could just be thinking, or not, like just very unaware of the fact, or maybe they are, because they do see you as like, they're kind of putting you up on a pedestal now, which maybe you deserve to be there, given the circumstances. But this person does want to come towards you. They definitely want to get to know you again and stir those romantic feelings with you. It may be like a divinely guided idea. Like it may come to them in the form of a dream, or it may just kind of hit them one day. You may get a drunk text. You never know how it's going to come, but like, yeah, there's like this guy on a horse with a lightning bolt. Kind of reminds me of like the Knight of Swords. So like coming in and like all of a sudden it's going to pick up for you. Like they're going to come towards you with their arrow, like their Cupid's bow kind of thing. Like they're like, no, like I want you. You are my gift from God. Like this situation, even though it was hard, transformed me, and you transforming so quickly and like evolving to the place that you were meant to be just made me realize that more. And now I have I'm remembering those love feelings, and I want to get to know you. I want to reveal myself to you, and I want you to reveal yourself to me. So they want to reconnect with you, reconcile. That was a great reading. Okay, thank you so much, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you. And if you have any questions or stories, please just comment below. I would love to hear from you. And I just hope you have the most wonderful day. Thanks. Bye-bye.